Beaches. Oh no, not that one. These. Doesn't everyone just love beaches? The sand, the sun, the lying out in the rays for hours just soaking up that skin cancer. It is the best. But what's the one thing that ruins beaches? People. So many people. I have nothing against people most of the time. But when there's too many of them in one place, it stops feeling like lounging in a tropical paradise and more like rolling around in a giant, overcrowded litter box. So, what if I told you there's an island in Thailand that's not too far away from Bangkok, has calm and stunning water, empty beaches for you to enjoy in peace, and is cheap? Because we all know that that's what we're looking for. And on that note,
ขากลับวันที่1
ครับผม
รอบ 9 โมง ยังอยู่เกาะกุดเนเวอร์แลนด์ไหมคะ
ใช่ครับ
Go good, don't forget our luggage going to go good.
so we can either sit inside or we can sit up at the top, or on the very top actually. That might be neat. So do that. Up. The port that we're leaving from is the main port in Trat province. And if you look, it's quite close to Cambodia. This is one of the fishing villages, I would assume. If you look, it goes all the way down there. So we've made it on the island. We're like 20 feet on it actually. We're going up here. I'm not exactly sure where, just following the crowd. Where at? In here? Okay, cool. So we're going down this dirt road in very lush jungle, as you can see. So this should be interesting. Everyone else, there were like 8 people on here with us and they all got dropped off at different hotels. Oh, goodness gracious. We are here. We have made it. There's people doing yoga. Okay. Bye-bye, thank you. Sawasdee krap. Which one's ours? This one? Yeah. This bad boy?
เอาพี่กี่วันครับคิดว่าจะซื้อประมาณวันที่18ครับ18 3 วันครับ900 บาทครับผมขอบคุณมาก
So we're staying at Neverland. Here we are. It's quite beautiful. It's very cloudy, so I don't think you can see the full potential.
มี 2 เตียงค่ะ เตียงใหญ่อันนึง เตียงเล็กอันนึง
เสียงใหญ่ขนาดไหนครับ
เตียง6 ฟุต
ควีนหรือครับ
6 ฟุต
6 ฟุตโอเค
Alright, now I'm in my room. I can actually talk without feeling judged by a bunch of people staring at me. Believe it or not, I actually prefer staying at these types of resorts. This island is quite underdeveloped. It's in the middle of being developed, but it's certainly not bumping and popping like Phuket, which is why you can find really reasonable prices, but also the accommodations aren't going to be like you find in Phuket. Guys, I am so embarrassed. I've been pulling on this freaking door for like 5 minutes. I put my face up against it to like see in because I'm sitting here thinking this is a bathroom. Like, tell me this is not a bathroom. It's someone else's bedroom. This is the bathroom. It's partially outside, which I find really interesting. Nice. I'm gonna have to keep this door closed because of mosquitoes. I know that'll be insane. If you take any advice from my channel, let it be this. If you come to Thailand and there's a toilet that is semi outside like this, or even one at a gas station, anything like that, flush the toilet before you use it. Reason why is wolf spiders about the size of my hand like to crawl under this lip in the toilet and just chill in there. So when you sit down on the toilet, doing your business, it'll literally crawl up onto your butt and bite you or do something horrible. That is our room right there. You go like this, there is the ocean, right over there. So we are quite literally on the beach. It takes about a 30-second walk. It's kind of cool, honestly, but the fact of a tsunami is always in my head, so it kind of freaks me out, but we're good. Just for a week. We'll be fine. They have a nice tiki bar. So this looks kind of sketch. I feel like it might snap if I were to sit on it. Okay, but that's the restaurant right there, which looks really nice. It's on the resort. I think that's where I'm gonna eat tonight. I felt something underneath my legs. Hello, you want some tuna? I think that I made a mistake by giving tuna. All right, we decided to go for a little joyride down the road that's near us on the motorbike just to test it out a little bit. These are adorable. Look, this is the gas station on the islands. I've seen these everywhere. Do we need to get gas?
Yeah, we do.
We do? Cool, perfect timing.
ลิตรหนึ่งเท่าไหร่ครับ
ลิตรหนึ่ง45
โอเคถ้าอย่างนั้นขอ100ลองดู
สวัสดีค่ะ ขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณมากครับ
ขอบคุณค่ะ
That was the first. These tiny gas stations are so cool. Another common gas station on the island is just gas from bottles. It's a little bit more expensive though. So we're driving and I find the coolest thing on the side of the road. I had to pull over. Look at this. They're cashews. If you didn't know, cashews grow on these fruits. It's very squishy and this is not a good one by any means. But I imagine that's the tree that it came from. You can see right there, that thing dangling from the bottom is a cashew. And they're all over the ground, all these yellow. They have a very sweet smell. I can smell it, but almost alcoholic smell, I guess because they're rotting. But that's really cool. I've never seen that in the wild before. But it's starting to get dark, so I think we're gonna head back. It's about like a 10-minute drive. Oh god, that's bright. Call cappuccino yen wan noi. Good morning, friends. It's about 8 a.m. Last night, oh my goodness, the bed was very uncomfortable. It's just so hard. And the pillows were really hard too. And it was very interesting, but I've heard that it's common for just in Thailand or around Asia for beds to be a little bit harder because that's just what they prefer. Look at this gorgeous view. Now it's time to go for a swim. Before I go, making sure to put on a bunch of sunscreen because I think the UV is getting up to 10 today. That's a recipe for disaster if you're pale like me. Unsurprisingly, this is one of the most popular beaches on the island because it's gorgeous, but also all of the beaches on the island are public, so you won't have an issue finding one to go to. You don't need to pay for it. You can just pull up. There are resorts on a lot of the beaches, but you can still use the beach without being part of the resort. When you're out here, you need to be very careful and watch out for sea urchins, but at least the water's clear so you can actually see where you're stepping. I'm up to my waist and I can see the ground just as clear as day. It's amazing. After the beach, we wanted to explore the island just a little bit further. I don't even know where we are. That looks like someone's house.
It does. โทษทีครับน้ำตกของเจ้าอยู่ตรงไหนครับ
ไปแล้วก็ตรงตามทางไปเรื่อยๆ
โอเคครับขอบคุณมาก
ขอบคุณครับ เดินไปแล้ว Hello.
Hi. Hello. Be careful.
We will. We're here? Cool. What does that sign say? Oh, no trash? Doesn't seem like many people follow that rule, unfortunately. I can pick some of this up, honestly. It's disgusting, but I don't even know which bin, what is what. I think this is recycling. Okay, we're good, much better. From what I saw online, the waterfall is quite big, which is surprising to me considering we aren't even that far inland on the island, and you would think in order for there to be a waterfall you'd have to be like in mountains basically, not near the shore of the ocean. So I guess we'll see how big this thing actually is. I'm not really sure. Some type of hissing sound coming from the bushes out here. That's got to be a bursted pipe. Oh yeah, there's a pipe right there. Watch, that's probably the mystery of the waterfall. It's all just like piped up and then they just run it off like a cliff. Are these the termite mounds? In Thailand and Cambodia, you'll see huge termite mounds. I'm talking 6 feet termite mounds. Like you could fit inside of it theoretically if you could hollow it out. This tree's pretty cool. The leaves fanning off. It says to please wear a life jacket before you swim. Well, first off, where are they? I don't know. Tons of giant boulders. Look at that bad boy. The thing about rivers in Thailand is that oftentimes they're quite gross, and by that I mean just filled with either bacteria or algae. Reason why is because they don't experience winter, so there's never a time in the year where it gets super cold and everything freezes and dies for a little bit, or at least majority of life. So the rivers here are full of algae and just very murky a lot of the times. But this one looks pretty nice. I wonder what all these dots are from. They're all over. What are they doing? Oh. Okay, that was painful. It's been like 5 minutes, I'm already heading out. So we're gonna continue driving around the island and see what it has to offer. Are you the mascot of the restaurant? Oh my goodness. I don't know what this is. Is it silverware? Oh, cool. Look at that sandwich, that looks banging. I live in Thailand, so whenever I'm home, I eat a lot of Thai food, but when I'm out traveling constantly like I am right now, I like to eat American food just because it's comforting. If I don't have my house, then I would like to have something familiar. Call tuna sandwich. This is a piece of art. Apparently this is one of 2 best sandwich restaurants on the entire island. Okay, that's really good. I'd suggest hitting this place up if you like sandwiches. One thing I've noticed about this island specifically is that a lot of the shops and really any establishment is more than just one business. And by that I mean all the hotels are also restaurants, or this restaurant, for example, that I just went to was also like a knick-knack store. So when you're looking for hotels online, it's kind of interesting because you don't know if the reviews are for the hotel or for the restaurant it's connected to. So right now we're driving through a rubber tree farm. If you can see on the trees, all these little cups. Right here, you can see the tree has been scarred. I don't even know how far up it goes. So in order to heal that, the tree releases sap, which turns into rubber, and it runs all the way down this little trail to here, and then drips into here. Then it's collected from every single tree every couple days or whenever it fills up, and then they process it and turn it into the rubber that we know and love. It's pretty cool. Slow down blind dogs, all. Look, one space just for us. How convenient. Then we visited a dog rescue. I guess we know who the alpha is right there. Now, this isn't any regular place. They focus a lot on special needs dogs. They've actually done an amazing job at helping the island's dog overpopulation problem by spaying and neutering over 1,400 dogs. And then they help the dogs find forever homes. I got a full tour of the place and it was excellent. It's a nice couple that runs the entire establishment by themselves. So if you would like to help support their cause, here is all of their info. Where are we? Do we go down here? There's motorbikes down there. This looks like it kind of connects.
I think there's also a place you can park.
Yeah, we can park here, that's fine.
Let me see.
A lot of seafood. Is that a squid? I don't even know what that is. Or shrimp, sea urchins, all kinds of food. Interesting. I haven't tried half of this. So now I'm at the Fisherman's Village, which I think is one of the only communities on the island. All of the houses are built on stilts above the water, and as the name would suggest, most everyone here is a fisherman or works around the ocean in some aspect, makes nets, something. So I'm gonna explore and just show you guys the area. It looks really, really cool so far. Yes, these are obviously the boats that they take out. Looks like they got setups working, a little wood chair. Look, so you can just like kind of relax while you're fishing. Makes sense. And look at the fish holes. Just looks like regular old sticks. This whole place is just lined with restaurants going all the way down, all along this concrete pier. It's not very wide, it's about like 5 feet. So you better watch where you're going. You might fall into the water. Oh, I guess they keep fish in these. Oh, I guess it's for the restaurant right here. So they can keep whatever they catch and keep it fresh and then take it up to cook. And surprisingly, the water is still really blue out here. Normally around fishing ports, I'm sure if you're familiar, they always are really murky because of all the boats and traffic coming in and out, but it seems pretty clear. Like, look, you can see fish right now. See all those minnows? Looks like they have bait curing right here. At least that's what I would think this is. You'd have to have some good balance to not fall off of that. I guess these are all flags and buoys, like markers for, yeah, makes sense. Well, I'm not just gonna sit here and waste my time. The sun is setting, so I've gotta get some food because I still have to ride back on the motorbike and I really don't want to ride back at nighttime. Oh, you found some fish? Oh, that's cute. Nucci seafood. Looks like they got some live food over here. Some dead sea urchins. I don't even know what these are. Half of them are crabs, but the other half are like some lobster looking things. If anyone knows what that is, that one's like squirming. What the heck? I have no idea. I'm really interested to see what exactly the food's gonna be. I know it's gonna be heavily seafood, but I don't know if it'll be seafood pastas or really what, or just seafood, or like seafood salads. It should be interesting. From the looks of these menus, it looks like mostly seafood, but I have to wait till I get the menu to see. Alright, we got the menu, let's see. Okay, so far decent prices. That looks banging. Lots and lots of different things.
Okay.
Call stir-fried chicken with cashews. Got stir-fried cabbage with fish sauce. Cup, my cup. So we got our food. Looks really good. Are those peanuts?
What?
Are those peanuts?
Garlic.
Oh, garlic, okay. And some scallops. The food came out in about 5 minutes, maybe even less actually. So here we go, let's try it. Is it good? Try it. Funny enough, I'm not really feeling seafood tonight, even though I came here. So I got mainly chicken as my full meal. I was told that on the island, people like to get drunk at nighttime or smoke weed and then drive around. So it's best to avoid the roads at that time. So I'm trying to get home before then, but it's looking like a slim window. Oh, it's a big hole. Ooh. Hi friends, made it back to the hotel. My friend's driving the motorbike because we can't drive on the sand that leads to the hotel, so I'm just walking. Two things from that experience driving back at night. One thing is I had to have eaten at least 5 mosquitoes, maybe even a moth, who knows. The bugs were terrible. I was getting pelted the entire time. And 2, this island has motion sensing streetlights, which I found really interesting because it doesn't turn on until you're under it. So you can't see the road in front of you. Like, I thought that was kind of like the point of streetlights, is to light up the road in front of you so that you can kind of see what's ahead. But no, it lights up once you're under it. I found that interesting. So I'm back at the resort, and one thing I've noticed is that this island doesn't really seem like a party island. Last night I came out here at 8 p.m. 8. See all these lights? There's a bar right there. It's very lively right now. There's music playing and stuff. People swimming and hanging in hammocks. At 8 p.m., no one was out here. Music had stopped. All these lights were off. The bar was closed, and that was on a Saturday night. So it just seems like everything is really quiet here. As you guys know, I'm the king of having abrupt endings to videos, and this video is no exception. This is the end. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun making it, and exploring the island was great. Thank you guys for coming along. I appreciate it. Before I go, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who supports the channel on Patreon. Thank you guys so very much. I greatly appreciate it. Because of you, I'm able to continue making content and show you all of the beautiful places that the world has to offer. And an extra special thank you goes to R. Michael Blackburn, Scott Krutz, Peter Nguyen, Sir, Brian Butterfield, Eric Fast, Michael Posh, Scott Sweaters, Britt Saunders, and Robert Swan. Once again, thank you guys so very much. I greatly appreciate it. If you would like to join, all that information is in the description, along with other ways that you can support the channel if you would like. But I think that that's all that I have to say. Peace out. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye. I don't even know where we are.